completely wrong on the first go. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. We're in the same division. Are we really? Nice. All right, we're playing a ZVP as a welcome back. Thank you, Blizzard. I don't know who this person is. I don't think I've ever played them. You just needed to train in the stronger gravity of Florida. Well, it's unfortunate that I didn't play a single game of StarCraft 2 while in Florida. Hit the button. We done hit the button, dude. Okay. So how has the meta drastically changed, guys? What is on meta now? Because as we know, StarCraft 2 meta constantly just shifting and changing. Doesn't stay the same even for 12 hours. Completely different game every day. Alright, let's see if I can get that speed back in the old fingies and the old phalanges. Okay, and I did not set my camera locations. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Clem has fallen out. Florida's gravity is different. Yeah, it's closer to the sun, if you didn't know. You know what? That doesn't make any sense, but we're just going to go with it. It is much closer to the sun, which affects the gravity of the Earth for some reason, which is not true at all. But you know what? That's what the leading goblin scientists are telling me these days, and we all know that they can't be wrong. Will you stop, man? Go away, brother. What up, Boom? How you doing? You never noticed? It is. If you were to go to another regular state that was farther away from the sun, you would be like twice as strong, Boom. You'd be like Superman. Clem has fallen out. Oh no. Oh god, is that true, Runny Nuts? Our boy Clem? Have they done him dirty? Yikes. Just wanted to mention I really enjoyed your butter eating sequel on Thursday. Yep. You know me, I love my butter. Okay. Alright, Chicken Man, we're gonna have a talk about whatever that was. I don't think he's here right now, but did Chicken really eat butter? That is gross, bro. Gross, dog. Let's go take a look here. Okay, so it is a what is the word I'm trying to say? It is Warp Gate immediately. Good lord. You leave for a few days, guys, I tell you. You just cannot recall what the fuck. Yeah, it's a soccer. Thought so. Super popular to open up soccer first on this map, just because it's very easy to kill that Overlord if you're just a little bit off. So we're just gonna go ahead. That's why we played it safely there. So we know two things so far. One, it was Warp Gate first, and two, they went for a Stalker second. So what does that tell us? Well, more than likely, not guaranteed, they're gonna go for maybe some sort of 2-base play with maybe a Twilight, something like that. And number two, and this is guaranteed, they do not have the ability to have a presence on the map unless they were to make an Adept second, which wouldn't make a ton of sense for them. We're going to make a few more Lings here, just be a little bit safe, because I, as you all know, am terrified of the Proton players and all the shit that they can do. Okay, let's run our Ling in just a little bit here. It is double Stalker. Okay, so that pretty much tells us right there that it should just be a shit ton of Stalkers. They should be going for Blink. They should be going for a Blink play. And we're going to want to get a whole bunch of Lings here in a bit. Oop, run them out, run them out, run them out. Okay, run them up here. Yeah, there's a bunch. Let's make sure we're getting that, though. I didn't do a really great job droning, which is a bit not great for me. I'm going to move my Overlords back as well. We're going to move one Ling here, one Ling here. And we're just going to keep pumping out Lings right now. We can do a few things with them. If they're going for a third, then we can... Yeah, we're okay. So we can pressure that with our Lings here. Oopsies. Okay, and let's just go ahead. We're gonna wait for those things to spawn, and we're just gonna be pumping out drones. So they're gonna try and be active on the map with their stalkers, but we're gonna send our Lings right now and start getting some damage done. Getting some damage done, boys. And that should not finish in time. There we go. Now, we should have been droning during that time. Let's get a layer here. Let's go ahead and get a fourth as well. Oh my goodness, what the heck? Come on, guys. You were trustworthy enough, Mr. Coat, that you could have a sword if you want to. If you would rather not be modded in my channel, you certainly don't have to be.
Oh, there's Twitch channel, Twitch channel.
You definitely want to try that. So I really, thanks for the follow. I really only like to go for Mutas that quickly. I mean, we played pretty greedy. I didn't drone super well this game. That's kind of the rust kicking in. But because, well, they actually didn't go for any sort of 2 base pressure. They were just trying to drone up really hard on their end. They don't have a Twilight here, so they should be dead to like pretty much any pressure. But we're pretty free and clear to just go for a 3rd and drone that up as hard as we want to. But we do see that they're taking a 3rd. In this situation, I do just make a bunch of Zerglings because they showed 3 Stalkers, actually. So the only thing they could really do is go for either just try to drone up or probe up their 3rd, get a bunch of workers there, or they could try to do a blink play. Either way, going for a really large amount of Lings is going to be fine because either we'll be able to kill them or rather defend their attack, or we'll just go across the map and then we'll cancel their 3rd, just like we did here. So good surface area, or rather good choke point there from him. But we punish this pretty greedy play here, right? Because he just doesn't have anything to save that. I did lose my queens. I didn't transfuse because I'm bad. I see he's got... I've played against this guy before. Yeah, I've played against somebody who does this. They go for straight up for Stalkers, and then they go for Charge Lot Harass with like a pylon. Yeah, I remember them now. They go for a fast 4th too. So yeah, this guy went... He doesn't have his 3rd really established, but they went for the for a quick 4th. The Observer is annoying there. But yeah, Lings are just so good versus Stalkers, man. And we have map presence here. We have complete control over the map. I don't feel like I'm in any danger of dying. So we were able to just go straight for a Spire. I didn't even get Roach Speed this game. I'm only getting 1-1. Somebody asked what, let's see. Running Knots asked when I got my 1-1. Probably a bit later than I needed to be honest with you. But, I think maybe around 6:30. Yeah, okay. I mean, not like horribly late. We got them very quickly after the Evos finish, which is what we want to do. But I don't think we got our Evos particularly quickly here. We went Spire into double Evo, or Spire and double Evo upgrades. With Lings, especially versus just Stalkers, I feel like getting armor is okay. I don't actually know what the math is on the on armor versus Stalkers, but I feel like it's okay. Yeah, that Observer is annoying. I should get in the habit of putting an Overseer with my queens to kill stuff like this for free. Because he's just like, he just left it here to clear out my creep. Yeah, and then we just go for Mutas, and we're not committing to any one location with either of my armies here. Lings are extremely expendable, right? So I really don't have to look at them. It'll take a long time for all these guys to die, and he is looking at other things like his probes dying everywhere. I can just pull my Lings back if I need to, run them into another base. He can't really ignore this. He does an Adept attack over here. But again, I just have Mutas really screwing things up. If the probes leave or they're not in an easy spot, like there's cannons here, there's Stalkers here. I don't know if he has anything here. I could have gone back, maybe killed some probes. Going for pylons, I think, is totally okay here. You just depower gateways, you depower buildings. And we see a bunch of Stalkers in here. Mutas actually can fight versus Stalkers pretty well. The trades you get with them are pretty good. But as soon as he starts to warp in somewhere, we can just leave. It's not really that big of a deal. Defend what we need to at home. We want to keep up those upgrades. My hive's a bit later than it needs to be. And then we peel off these guys, these Mutas, to kill that Warp Prism, because that's pretty much the only thing that's an annoyance for me here. And then, yeah, he's basically just dead. I mean, there's nothing he can really do here in this situation. He's just going to take too much damage from both of these armies. My Lings can kill his 4th for free. My Mutas, if they defend with their Stalkers, can go into the main. It's just not a good situation. And this is generally why you'll see Protoss make some form of splash. And I would say typically Storm. Especially if you're going to go Stalkers. I think Storm is the better option. Otherwise, you just lose to these sorts of things. All right, we'll take it.